G'day guys, welcome back to Off-Piste Campers. Scott again. Now, we're set up. Let's set the kids' tent up so the kids got somewhere to sleep. The kids' tent does sit on the ground. It is about 2,300 long by 1,600 wide. To set the kids' tent up, you need one dual guy rope, one of these super pegs, the drill, and the kids' pole bag, which is located in the top delta box. In the kids' pole bag, it's exactly the same as the front annex, which is exactly the same as the ensuite. Will be two poles to support the rear edges of the kids' room, a spreader pole in the centre, and then one guy rope down, which is two dual-headed down to one peg. So we'll take this out first. Sarah is going to give me a hand, just to hold one of the poles at some stage. There we have it. It's going to go about there. You just want to make sure, again, it's a PVC base, it's waterproof, and it comes up about 350 mil from off on the sides. So if it is raining and you are on a little bit of a slope, water will, if it does build up, it will go around the room. It won't come inside the room, as you can see by the height of the base of the floor sitting off the ground there. We'll take the kids' room out. It's in the big canvas bag located as bedroom. And we start in the bottom left-hand corner, and we'll zip up, across, and down. It has its own fly, so we will adjust the fly on the main tent, and it has a Velcro section which goes on the bottom. You do have to walk on it a little bit, unless your arms are like Leroy Loggins, but you should. It's fine to walk on the tent itself. Just unfolding it, and you'll see quite quickly that we've got one piece here, which is the fly. So we'll put that on towards the end, and it looks like there's a zipper on this side. This is the opening, so this must be the inside of the tent. So the zipper's going to go down on that side. We've already checked the ground to make sure there's no rocks underneath the tent. There is a side ventilation panel on the left-hand side, the passenger side. And you can see that by the two zips there. So starting, we will just, well, one thing I should mention, if you are going to put this tent on, it's a lot easier to open the outer skin of the main tent first before you do zip the kids' tent on. Because it's a little bit tricky to get your hand in to unzip these to start with once you've already zipped the tent on. So, there we go. And we'll just roll these up. Like I said, there's nothing wrong from stepping on it. There's nothing underneath it, so if there was rocks, we'll try to move those to start with. And so we get the zipper, and where is it? Down in the bottom corner. You just have to bear with me just for a second, because it does take a little bit. And you just be gentle and just work the zip a little bit at a time. Up to the corner. It's always tricky getting around the little corner sections, but they always are. There you go, it wasn't too bad. Then as you come around the top, just got to watch out for the two little Velcro sections. The zipper doesn't get caught on those. Pull them past and then straight down to the floor. Rightio, so now the room's starting to take shape. You can sort of see where the corners come out to. That's where the poles are going to be. And that's how it's going to set up roughly like that. So directly centered is probably about here. So what I tend to do is I grab my peg to start with, so I'm not trying to do three things at once. And let's put this in. There you go. Right, so ropes nearly done. We'll get the ropes all set and then we can put the fly on. So again, these ropes are all in a kid's pole bag, which is located up in the top delta box. Sarah's going to hold that for me. These are the smaller poles, so they only extend out about there. So what's that, about a foot or so past. and we'll put that over. Sarah, if you don't mind, just to hold that for me, please. And then we'll put this one over. And then what happens is little Velcro sections on the side. And once we get this on top, Sarah's just going to hold. There we go, and it's beautiful. You can lock it if you like. And Sarah's just going to hold this top bar for me. After she's put the Velcro on there, and it just stops them from falling over. Still going to put the fly on, which is here. Now Sarah is going to push, so you've got the rough Velcro on the tent, so it goes around onto the soft, and then you've got the rough Velcro on the back side. So it sits on like this. Sarah's going to push towards the tent. Actually would have been easier. Possibly easier to put this on earlier. Right. Luckily my arms are a little bit longer. And this fly will sit up on top of the spreader pole, just like so. There you go. Beautiful. So now they're untangled. These go on, they tighten them up. And that's pretty much it. Maybe this pole goes up just a wee bit higher. Beautiful. And now, so you can sort of see if Sarah sort of steps back just a little bit, you'll be able to see that the canvas is also the PVC sitting up by about 300mm on either side, mainly on this low side here, but actually if you go inside the tent it would be sitting up by that much as well. That's just a waterproof layer. So to pack it away, very, very simple. It's just in reverse. This actually goes the other way around, so that this is actually underneath, but that's not a big issue. Exactly reverse. Take the guy ropes off, drop the poles down, take the peg out, remove the fly, let the tent collapse down, start the bottom right hand side, zip, 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 and then and then find a nice clean space, origami that back into the bedroom canvas bag. Sweet.